What's up guys and welcome to Myth Busting Mondays episode 64. This is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you have any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those in the comment section right now or at the end of the video and we'll see which ones get featured next week. We are aiming for 3,115 likes in this video guys. We've got so many good myths for you guys today, so if you wouldn't mind dropping that like, it would be greatly appreciated. But let's get on to the first myth of today's show. So the first myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Bones, and they say, can you use the rewind to get out of the boss fight? Pizza emoji, pizza emoji, pizza emoji, and then another 3 pizza emojis. You guys just can't stop with the pizza emojis. But can we use this rewind to get out of the boss fight? Now, you guys know that rewind is a brand new tactical grenade that is being brought into Infinite Warfare Zombies on Zombies in Spaceland. And it's not a tactical grenade that you can get out of the mystery wheel. It's actually one that you've got to purchase from the ticket counters. Now, this basically allows you to rewind your game by around 5 seconds. So let's say you go down, click this button, and then you're not down anymore. It's pretty awesome, and it's kind of like another quick revive. Kind of. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to see if we can get out of the boss fight arena, which is normally an arena where you are fully locked in and you can't get out of. We're going to do this by going up to one of the speakers when we place all the speakers down, and usually when you hold down square on the speaker, that then starts the boss fight and locks you in there. We are then going to be clicking rewind as soon as we do that to see if it will take us outside of the boss fight. Are you guys ready? Let's check this out. So right now we're just training the final zombie on the round. I'm gonna go straight through these doors, go up to the speaker. You ready? Hold down square, hold down, rewind. We ran. No way! Dudes, we are out of the boss fight arena, dude. That is so cool. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. Now, what we need to find out is if there's anything specifically outside of this arena now that isn't normally inside the actual map at this time. This is absolutely insane. Okay, what I will do right now, I can't believe that just happened. That is crazy. Wow, okay, let's go on to the next myth then, because I don't know what to do. Let's go on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Jason Mitchell, and he says, myth, can you hit the UFO at the end of the Easter egg with Neal? So can we use the actual Neal robot who normally flies up into the air when you summon in Knight Rider or the brand new character Hasselhoff? Can Neal then hit the UFO when you call in the Hoff? Let's go and check this out, guys. So we are in the boss fight right now and I'm ready to go up to little Neal, and let's hold it down, dudes, and let's see what is going to happen. Are you ready? So here we go, guys. Neal is getting ready to fly up into the air, and no, dudes, he just no-clips straight through the UFO. It's kind of what I expected, but you know what? We may as well see what it looks like when he is coming down as well. I expected it to just no-clip straight through it, but you know, dudes, there's always that slight possibility that it will work. What is going to happen when he goes back through it? No, dudes, it doesn't do it either. So, Neal cannot destroy the UFO on Zombies in Spaceland when you are on the boss fight. But thank you so much for sending that in, dude, and let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Z Punish, and they say, does the Get Head Fate and Fortune card kill the Brute? Now, you guys know the Brute by now. They are the Zombies in Spaceland mascot. They are the huge, big zombie that comes in to the map every 10 to 5 rounds. But does the Get Head Fate and Fortune card, which is one of the brand new Fate and Fortune cards on this game that allows you to get headshots for every single kill, does that then instantly kill the Brute? That is what we need to find out. So let's go and check this out. I'm currently in a game with my boy Mr. T Lexify, ladies and gentlemen, and let's go and check this out, dude. So I've got the Get Head Fate and Fortune card on right now. Let's start shooting the Brute, and it doesn't seem to be working. I don't think it's working, dude. So no, I'm gonna say right now, the Get Head Fate and Fortune card does not kill the Brute on Zombies in Spaceland. But thank you so much to Z Punish for sending that myth in, dude. I appreciate that a lot. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show, dudes. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Great Attack 408, and they say, myth, can you use the transponder to teleport into Pack-a-Punch? So let's go and check this out, guys. So you guys know that the transponder is technically kind of like the Anywhere But Here Gobblegum to teleport you to a random location around the map, but in the form of a tactical grenade. So all you've got to do is buy it from the ticket booth, place it on the ground, and then whenever you want, you can activate this transponder and it will teleport you to where it placed it on the ground. So first things first, let's see if we can place it on the ground inside of the Pack-a-Punch location. And you know what, dudes, unfortunately, we can't. Whenever we throw this inside of the Pack-a-Punch, we hear Willard Wyler laugh, and the transponder itself goes up into flames, and we get another one inside of our inventory, so it does not let us place it there. But can we place it outside of the Pack-a-Punch, go back in the Pack-a-Punch, and then teleport to outside again? The answer, dudes, is no. The game just doesn't want us to do anything inside of that Pack-a-Punch location. You know what, dudes? We even thought that super Easter egg that Lee Ross was talking about, where we've got to do something in the Pack-a-Punch room, we all thought that we had to down ourselves on that ritual circle, but you can't even hurt yourselves in that circle either. So the Pack-a-Punch room seems very, very bad at the moment, but you never know, dudes. There may be some myths in the future where we are able to use that Pack-a-Punch room for something. But let's get on to the next myth of today's show, and thank you to Great Attack 408 for sending that myth in, dude. That was a great myth. And the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by The Determination, and he says, myth: does the escape route Gobblegum work when the other person is on the roller coaster? So let's go and check it out, guys. You guys know by now that the escape route Gobblegum, or the Fate and Fortune card, is the exact same as the Anywhere But Here Gobblegum from Black Ops 3. It basically teleports you to a random location around the map. But can we do this on the roller coaster with another player on the roller coaster too? And the answer, dudes, is sadly no. When you're on the roller coaster, you can't activate any Fate and Fortune cards. You don't even have that option. Your HUD completely disappears except from your actual gun that you are using. So, dudes, you cannot use any Fate and Fortune cards on the roller coaster, which means it is impossible to use the escape route Gobblegum on there. But thank you so much to Determination for sending that in, and let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by the Dankest Gamer, and he says, does refund policy work on ticket purchases? Now, you guys know that the refund policy is a brand new Fate and Fortune card that gives you back 30% of the amount of cash that you have to spend on a buyable item. So it could be anything from a perk, it could be anything from Pack-a-Punch to a wall buy to even the mystery wheel itself. But can we do this for ticket purchases as well? Because you guys know there's multiple things in Zombies in Spaceland that we have to buy with just tickets alone, like the Forge Freeze or all of the tactical grenades around the map. So let's go and check this out, guys. So I do now have refund policy active, and let's walk up and buy this tactical grenade, and let's see. No, dudes, it doesn't work. Refund policy only works for cash objects. It does not include ticket purchases. But that is the reason why we do Mythbusting Mondays. It allows us to gain the knowledge of the game and figure out that you cannot use refund policy on ticket purchases. But thank you so much to the Dankest Gamer for sending that in, and let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Toasted Toast 222, and he says, myth: if the last zombie on a round becomes turned, will the next round start? Now, you guys know there's a brand new Gobblegum of Fate and Fortune card that is called Turncoat, and if one zombie hits you when you have that Turncoat Gobblegum on our Fate and Fortune card, I keep saying Gobblegum, but I mean Fate and Fortune card, if one zombie hits you, then it will instantly become turned. But what happens if that final zombie is the final zombie on the round? If that zombie then hits you, does the next round start? Does it class that zombie as being killed? Let's check it out, dude. So we've currently got one zombie left on the round. We've got Turncoat on, and let's see. Boom! Yes, dudes, the next round does begin. So that final zombie becoming turned does equal the kill to end the round. Now, this turned zombie was very, very weird, especially when he went after the clowns. I don't know. The turned zombies are a little bit messed up in this game, but now we know the final zombie on every single round will die off if you have Turncoat active. So if you do have it active, make sure you don't. If you're trying to save one zombie to an Easter egg step, make sure you don't have that Fate and Fortune card on. But thank you to Toasted Toast 222 for sending that in, and let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by It's Your Boy Slayer, and he says, myth: if you have the Wonder Weapon and use Super Minute Man card, can you destroy the UFO on the tune part? Pizza emoji, pizza emoji, pizza emoji. Now, you guys know by now that the Super Minute Man F and F card is absolutely unbelievable. It Pack-a-Punches whatever weapon you have in your hand for a full 60 seconds. Now, if we do have one of these Wonder Weapons in our inventory and we shoot the sign with the Super Minute Man on, so it's technically the double upgraded wonder weapon, can we then just blow up the UFO as the final step to the Easter egg? Because you guys know that the final step of the Easter egg is activating all the lights on the sign to blow up that UFO, and the only way to do it is by using the double upgraded wonder weapon. So let's check it out, dude. So I've got the wonder weapon right here. We are in the boss fight. Let's use the F&F card to allow this one to be pack-a-punch. There you go. And let's go up to the sign and see. No, dudes, it doesn't work. It must activate this step after you actually kill the alien. There's no way to blow this UFO up, or at least activate the sign right now, even if you've got the upgraded wonder weapon by using the Super Minute Man F&F card. So unlucky, dude, and thank you so much to It's Your Boy Slayer for sending that in. And let's get on to the final myth of today's show. And the final myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Batman is Nuclear, and he says, myth, with the turncoat card, does the blue alien become turned? Now, we actually have two options to go about turning this alien, and one of them is, of course, the turncoat card. But we will save that turncoat F&F card for after the one that we're doing right now. So let's go and try with the turned trap that you actually end up building from the buildable machines by using 3 green tokens anywhere you want. But normally you place them inside a Polar Peak, right? So then you can get the toy out of Polar Peak by putting 3 coins in that are green. So we'll go and get that. Let's place it on the ground and let's see. No, dudes, it stood on it for like a second, and it just seemed to turn one zombie instead of turning the alien, so that definitely sucks. But we can still use that turncoat Gobblegum right now. Or Fate and Fortune card, once again, saying Gobblegum. Let's try this out, dude. So, we're training the zombies right here. The alien is down. Let's go for it, go for it, go for it. No, dudes, we touched it and it didn't work. So, no, at the moment, we don't know of any way that we could possibly turn the alien except from maybe trying the trap or maybe trying the Fate and Fortune card, and they don't work. That absolutely sucks, dude. But the best myth of today's show had to be escaping that boss fight, dude. That was so sick. But thank you to Batman is Nuclear for sending that in. Thank you to absolutely anyone that sent in a myth this week. You guys are absolutely awesome. Remember to leave your myth in the comment section for next week's video, and also leave a like if you haven't done already. We will aim for 3,115 likes on this video. You know how we do. And thank you so much for watching this episode of Myth Busting Mondays, episode 64, and I will see you in the next video or the next live stream. Remember to click that subscribe button to become the latest member of the Pizza Club, and see you later, dudes. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.